Welcome to today's edition of the Morning Crush. We have plenty in store for you today. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the Morning Crush and get kick-ass content like this delivered straight to your inbox. Let's dive into today's edition of the Morning Crush. Silicon Valley Bank Fiasco. Don't let your bank fail you. How to evaluate your financial institution. Are you looking for a bank that won't lose all of your hard-earned money? While it is hard to know who to trust in today's turbulent banking world, our friends over at Mercury.com are the best in the business. They have an excellent suite of online tools, easy processes, up to $5 million in FDIC insurance and much more that make them the clear choice for your business needs. Check out Mercury.com, the online bank for businesses and startups. You will be glad you did. Let's get to today's featured story, the Silicon Valley Bank story. What it means for your business. Once upon a time, there was a bank called Silicon Valley Bank. They put their customers' deposits into safe, long-dated assets because the Fed told them post-COVID inflation was temporary or transitory. This was not true. Who knew printing trillions of dollars overnight would cause inflation, right? To tackle the out-of-control inflation, the Fed was forced to raise interest rates faster than any other time in history. Comparing the speed of U.S. interest rate hikes, 1988 to 2022, show that this truly has been an unprecedented rise in federal rates. Something no one in this country has ever experienced. This rapid increase caused SVB's long-dated assets to quickly lose value and they were unable or incapable of pivoting fast enough. They were effectively insolvent. And since this bank had a number of Silicon Valley's technology companies as its depositors, some of the smartest people in the world saw this and decided to pull their money out of the banks. Then more did, then more did, then more did. This is called a bank run. This bank run happened very quickly because today everyone has access to a bank teller in their pocket. The government had to quickly step in and guarantee SVB's customer deposits to prevent other bank runs. This is called a bailout. Can't call it a bailout because it doesn't poll well. In the full article, we explain 5 things to consider when evaluating your future or current banking relationships. Head to today's newsletter or morningcrush.com for the full story. News nuggets. Fresh finds in home services. 1. WorkWave sizzles with an 84% YoY revenue growth in fiscal year 2022, boasting a 119% net retention rate as a top SaaS solution for field service businesses. Studies show 80% of high-performing field services companies are utilizing an artificial advantage with AI. Head to morningcrush.com to learn how to gain an AI advantage yourself. Plunkett's Pest Control unites with Mission Pest Management, expanding their reach in Greenville and Pittsburgh, in a delightful alliance of service-driven, like-minded companies. Head to pctonline.com for the full story. 4. April is National Pest Management Month. Cheers. Inspiration Ignition. Light sparks of creativity and motivation. A bank is a place that will lend you money if you can prove you don't need it. Bob Hope. Time to up your game. Today it is Cashflow Champion. 8 QuickBooks setup tips to ignore at your own risk, with Budget Brad.
Hey there Cashflow Champions. Budget Brad here, and I'm stoked to share my latest Up Your Game, 8 QuickBooks setup tips to ignore at your own risk. This article is packed with important QuickBooks tips tailored specifically for field service professionals like you, whether you're dominating in pest control, landscaping, or pool services. You'll learn how to lay a rock-solid foundation for your company file, customize your chart of accounts, and sync your bank accounts for hassle-free automation. But that's not all. I'll also walk you through the secrets of job costing, online invoicing, and class tracking, so you can get a firm grip on your profitability and make data-driven decisions. And, of course, I've got you covered with payroll management and regular reconciliation tips to keep your team happy and your books in check. So, my fellow Cashflow Champions, if you're ready to take your field service business finances to the next level, read my full article over at morningcrush.com. Your business will thank you for it, and you'll be well on your way to becoming an unstoppable force in the field service world. Let's get that cash flow rolling, and as always, happy hustling.
Head to morningcrush.com to read the full article from our financial badass, Budget Brad. Now for artificial advantage. Supercharge your business with AI. Some of us are old enough to remember TBTI, time before the internet. And I don't want you to have your own Bryant Gumbel Katie Couric what is AI moment. AI will be as impactful as the internet was back in the 90s. That is why each week we will feature a section devoted to helping you navigate this rapidly evolving world to your artificial advantage. To get the ball rolling, here are just a few areas it will impact. 1. Customer service automation. AI-powered chatbots will answer customer questions and help with standard tasks such as scheduling. 2. Predictive maintenance. AI-powered sensors will be built into every product to detecting potential issues before they cause damage. 3. Workforce optimization. Analyze employee productivity, job assignments, and scheduling to reduce labor costs. 4. Inventory management. Reduce waste and storage costs by identifying trends and demand forecasting. 5. Dispatch and route optimization. Ensuring the right technician gets to each job in the most efficient manner. Marketing functions. Copywriting, SEO, review monitoring and responses, advertising, design, landing pages, workflows, testing and more. We will be doing deeper dives into many of these to help you better understand how you could give your company an artificial advantage. Why not spread the superhero serum and inject your coworkers with this information by referring them to join the newsletter? It is time for today's closing crush. Just like a bank run, service calls can be unpredictable, so stay ahead of the game and keep your customers' trust account full. Now go crush it today. Okay, that's all we have for today. Don't forget to head over to morningcrush.com and sign up. Also check morningcrush.com for up-to-date pest industry news and tips and tricks to grow your pest management career. Happy crushing!